Come in, boss.
How are you doing today?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good.
You doing all right? Yo, you mind if I have a seat?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. How about you join me over here, man?
Yeah, sure. So you need to talk to me about something?
Yeah. That's why I called earlier.
Yeah.
So how's everything, by the way?
I mean, things are all right. They've been kind of hectic, but I'm keeping afloat, doing my best. So.
For sure. And everything at home, is that all right?
Well, I am having some family issues at the moment. Not to like get crazy or anything, but I think Nancy might be cheating on me. So that's just really hard right now.
Well, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. I mean, why would she cheat on you? You're a catch. There's nothing wrong.
I appreciate that.
Well, the reason I'm over here today is there's some things we need to talk about.
Okay.
And, well, it's nothing against you. I understand from a lot of things I've been hearing, you're a really busy man.
Oh, yeah.
But your sales performance just hasn't been as it used to be, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm sure you already know, you've only hit 60% of your quota.
Yeah.
This time around.
I know.
And, well, it hasn't been that great, to be fairly honest.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I'm just here today to see, like, if we could take a few steps and measures to help you better that,
okay,
in a sense. And one of the things I noticed through the CRM was that you've only hit 9 sales calls in a week as opposed to 16.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Well, I'm, things are really busy right now because I'm finishing up my last semester, my MBA program. So that's just been keeping me, like, crazy busy. Then, as you know, I'm still in the training program for management. So that's just been taking up a lot of my time during work. And then I'm also doing some, like, Habitat for Humanity stuff through the company.
Is when you take the Fridays off.
Yeah.
Do you believe you have too much on your plate?
You know, I think I might.
And I understand your MBA, you're trying to better yourself during training as well.
Mm-hmm.
And just one thing I see is taking those Fridays off.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. And do you believe that if you were to work during those Fridays, you could hit those extra 6 sales calls?
Yeah, I mean, I think I might be able to. I mean, especially once I finish my MBA, which I've only got a month left, then I think I'll be able to more than hit the target sales. And
that's also, like, not just with your sales calls, but there's also something that came to mind right now. Smith Manufacturing.
Mm-hmm.
From my understanding, you've taken a liking to them.
Yeah, I think they're a really important client.
But I understand they're great customers. They're really great customers.
Mm-hmm.
But they won't bring as much revenue to our company, and you've been focusing on them.
Right. So, from my perspective, right now they're not a very large company. They're not bringing us a ton of revenue. But I think from an entrepreneurial standpoint, I think in the future they could grow to be a very large client. So I think they are important, but I see your point.
Yeah, and it's just these small things that help you better yourself, become a more efficient salesperson, and that's why I'm here to help you in a sense. So I believe if you were, just for the remainder of the semester for your MBA program, if you were to drop the Habitat, then naturally you could pick it up right back up after your MBA because you'll have more time on your hand, and then help them even more while helping yourself. And another thing is, if you loosen your focus on Smith, I understand you have a great relationship with them, and I'm not saying to ditch them completely, but we're just focusing more on, like, other companies.
Yeah, like
really
volume.
help you out.
Yeah.
Volume, for sure.
Gotcha.
And just one last thing that comes to mind is your sales receipts, your entertainment expenses. And you don't really, it's not that you use a lot of money, because, well, you're below the average, to be honest.
I try not to, yeah.
And no, that's not a bad thing at all. It's just you haven't been turning them in on time. And it actually reminds me of somebody else. I used to have a teacher in one of my classes, Dr. Allen was his name. Great guy, but he used to tell us of how he used to save up all his sales receipts and turn them in at once. And it may work for you now, but it's not always the best thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm correct, you've only done 8 of the 12 months.
Yeah, I'm a little behind on those.
And it's just, if you turn them in on a monthly basis, make it a scheduled, a timely thing, you can just knock them out and you won't have to worry about them. And they won't take up as much time trying to finish them at once.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a few things that come to mind. And do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm glad you came, because we definitely had to have this conversation. But no, I appreciate your comments.
All right, well, thank you for the great attitude, and I hope after this you'll have success
Yeah,
throughout your sales.
thank you. I
All right.
appreciate it, boss.
No problem, man. You have a great day, man.
Yeah, you too.